This is the true story of CP reports and the Megaphone Arrest saga. Possibly true, but not guaranteed.
Starring CP Reports, some shouty people. Written and directed by Sir Chipsy.
Meet CP Reports, a self-declared investigative YouTuber with a camera, a questionable sense of justice, and the emotional range of a teething toddler. Her favorite pastime? Attending Palestine protests not to support, not to oppose, but to annoy. That's right. She wasn't there for a cause, unless the cause was chaotic giggling and petty drama. Armed with a selfie stick, sunglasses way too big for her face, and a voice like a squeaky wheel on a shopping trolley, CP would wedge herself into crowds like a cat trying to get into a box half its size. She'd narrate live to her audience of 12 loyal subscribers, 8 of whom were probably bots and 1 was definitely her mum. One fateful afternoon, CP Reports was doing her usual routine. Get in too close, roll the camera, and act confused when people told her to move. Protesters were banging cheap Poundland pots together, somehow both deafening and completely ineffective. And one metal-on-metal clang happened right next to CP's precious face. Clang! Aggression! She cried. She swatted at the pots like they were mutant mosquitoes, declaring it self-defense as if she'd just fended off a ninja with a saucepan. Then came the megaphone incident. A protester, seizing the moment, stood beside CP and screamed into a megaphone as if auditioning for a death metal band. CP's eyes widened, her mouth curled in horror. And then, justice struck. No, she struck. She grabbed the megaphone. The protester barely had time to say "Free Palestine" before CP went full WWE. Whack! 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 3 solid hits with the stolen megaphone. A bizarre mix of Looney Tunes and cops ensued as CP Reports sprinted away, giggling like a preschooler who just downed a can of Monster Energy. She dashed behind her friends, popping out from behind them like she was playing peekaboo at a funeral. The protester, understandably less amused, reported the assault. The police approached CP, who, being the absolute pillar of online lawyering she thought she was, admitted to everything on camera. Bold strategy. When asked for her details, "No," she declared. "My camera protects me." Spoiler, it did not. The officers promptly arrested her for failing to provide her details. Into the van she went, still broadcasting live until her phone hit the bars of county jail Wi-Fi. 10 minutes later, only 10 minutes, she was released on bail. But CP Reports said nothing. No message to her friends, no text, no "I'm free LOL." So they waited, and waited, and waited for 9 hours outside the police station, believing their friend was locked up in the dungeon of justice. When they finally gave up and left, CP called her backup unit Mommy and Daddy. Big mistake. Her parents were not amused. They hated her little YouTube games to begin with. Upon seeing the footage of her channel, they took swift action, confiscated her camera, unplugged the Wi-Fi, and yes, grounded her. For a month. Oh, even though CP Reports is a full-grown adult, she still got grounded. So now, the mighty warrior of online tantrums spends her days trapped in a Wi-Fi-less limbo, banned from filming, editing, and crying to the internet about how the megaphone hit back. Her friends won't talk to her. Her subscribers dropped to 6. And the Poundland pots? They won.
Salagadoola, metricaboola, bibbidi bobbidi.